This one is definitely valid to be included on the True Crime channel. Andrew Anthony has been stabbed 3 times, and he said from his hospital bed that he will seek revenge. Who is Andrew Anthony? Also, we're going to talk about Sam Walker briefly. Again, you know Sam Walker. He was said to be the pilot or involved within the Jay Slater case. We're going to talk more, so grab that drink. If you are driving and you're listening, please use hands-free. The drink, it could be water. But welcome to Aldon's Reviews and True Crime. Firstly, who is Andrew Anthony? Do you remember Andrew Anthony? Andrew Anthony was a boxer, bare knuckle fighter, as well as. Now you're going to think bare knuckle fighting? Yeah, it is a kind of a, it's not a new thing because it started before boxing, but it is kind of a professional sport. It's not all on the cobbles. It is a professional sport. So he was, shall we say, a respectable amateur sportsman, but he got paid for it. So they're kind of professional as well because they get paid for it, the definition of professional and amateur. But they do mix in now. Professionals, proper professionals do fight the bare knuckle card. Am I digressing a little bit? He is also getting into fight promotion. Fight promotion starts small, then you grow and you get bigger. So he was handling, in a noble sort of fashion, Brett May. Remember Brett May? Brett May character, being inside. Some people have called him Simple Boy. It's because he's been ducking fights and he talks a good fight, but he's only had a few. Does he lie? Do we exaggerate a little bit? Do we big ourselves up as creators? Possibly. But anyway, besides the point again, is Brett May involved? Did Brett May stab or get Andrew Anthony stabbed? I don't think he did. It's not his beef. It's not his card. So I don't know. But Andrew Anthony was said to give the guy a bit of a pasting, and then he was stabbed. Was it that way around? It must have been that way around. It could have been after, I suppose, because Andrew Anthony is quite a gallant fighter, a good bare knuckle fighter. In my view, I have got a fight channel, so I can talk about his fights on there. Good fights, I'd say. Probably he would acknowledge as well. Maybe his straightforward boxing, the old trombone left, probably isn't his bag as such. And when he was fighting, he had hard punches and he swung a good left and a good right. But I won't talk about that. So he's stabbed 3 times. My heart goes out to him really and his family because, as he said, 2mm was the blade away. 2mm away, or even 3 or 4mm. It's pretty close to his jugular.
2 mil. 2 more mil. I want to see my kids, my wife. Yeah. He need a fight to slash me in throat, stab me in shoulder, stab me in arm. Still did you cut. You never for me. It's a more enough to do me. Yeah, you want to play them? Trust me. They'll play them games to that point. I'm going to play them games too. You worry about them people saying you're put out here about police will know what you're going to do. I don't give a. You tried to take my life. It's a eye for an eye now. But I'm back home with my family. Watch.
Am I back on? Sorry, I went off. I had one of those government alert things suddenly buzz up. I wonder what it was. I thought it was the house alarm. I had an intruder. There are a few people that lurk around. Who are they? I don't know. But this was a government alert. Straight in between, strangely enough, what I was talking about. And this alert came up. Did anyone else get that alert? Let me know in the comments. I don't know what the time is now. It's the afternoon sometime. What day is it? I don't know. I've been away. I've been on vacation. So it's been quite nice with Rosie, as you saw the pictures on the beach and things. Lovely. It was North Devon. It's not a secret or anything. I don't live there, but I went to North Devon. Back to Andrew Anthony. He would never go to North Devon if that knife had hit his jugular. So therefore, someone's had beef somewhere along the line. Carry knives? No. I don't think it's a good idea unless you're attacked without any provocation and you have to defend yourself. That's when a gun comes into play. Say you're I was going to say a lady and being raped. Perhaps you're a man and you're going to be raped. A gun would solve it, wouldn't it, if it's in the right sensible sort of hands. But that's another story. But I think that if you have a license, you are sensible, and you need something for your protection, then a gun. All the ins and outs. Now, Andrew Anthony, Brett May, they're from what I call the semi-dark corner. I don't think it's the darkest corner. I've been in the darkest corner. That is real psychopathic murders all the time. This is a semi-dark corner. So Brett May, Sam Walker as well, he's stuffed in that corner. He crosses over some of the other corners as well, and the true crime corner. These guys cross over to the true crime corner because crimes have been committed. So when I was more involved in that corner, so it's difficult because people are more sensitive, creators or people you're talking about are more sensitive. So you can say something that you feel is in a fully diplomatic way, and you might say someone has boasted about a sporting achievement, and you've tried it yourself and you haven't hit anywhere near what they're talking about. So you sort of want to see proof. So you ask them to see proof. And then it goes down and down and down, and then you call them a bullshitter or something like that, words to that effect. It kind of insults them, and then they feel they want to fight you for some reason. When it was just asking for proof for what they've said. Yeah, they might have said many things. They might have said many things, and you've got fed up with it, so they want to fight with you. I don't know. Then you're going down the road of, 58-year-old man, do I want to fight? I fought before when I was at school and everything else, and I've been a kiddie boxer. It wasn't particularly my sport. I chose another sport. But I don't know. Then you go into gallantry, and you choose a duel, and you want swords, and you want it to be in Kazakhstan or somewhere, and it goes a bit crazy. But I think it's best to just lay off what you've said. And if you are attacked, then I think really, if you are attacked, and they perhaps have the upper hand, running's a good defence. I used to be a good runner, I think, sort of. And that's the best defence. But if you can't and you're cornered, I think it becomes justifiable to then perhaps use a blade to defend yourself. Maybe not out and out attack, but defence, like a gun. Better for me perhaps because I'm older, gun, boom, shoot, you've attacked me. You want to try and kill me, you want to do grievous harm to me, or even some harm. Maybe you point the gun first, you warn them, then hopefully they go away. But I think I'm fairly diplomatic when I discuss people, and I don't like to out and out insult, even when I'm having debates. There's people that will just come up with a statement and say something like, you're talking bollocks. And they won't, and you think, well, there's 5 or 6 different scenarios or conclusions. I don't know what they mean, and they come up with that. They haven't explained why. I'm not upset about you saying that, but I want to know what your opinion was. It's no good just coming out with that statement. And that's the type of thing that can cause the to and fro's. It starts the to and fro's because I don't really react to it, but if you do, that can cause a to and fro, and it can end in a fight or anything else. Anyway, back to Andrew Anthony. I hope you're doing well, and I hope you recover. Revenge is sought, maybe the guy, I don't know what happened, what the ins and outs were. If it wasn't justified and he stabbed you 3 times, then come on. Someone's going to know this guy. Did you want to face him again without the weapons? Or how can this be put back together so there isn't any further violence? I don't know, but watch this space, see what happens. So Andrew Anthony is after you, whoever you are. And we've all seen the movies. We've all seen the Ransom and Mel Gibson films. Who's the other guy? Liam Neeson. I have special skills. I will find you and I will punish you. You're going to be running scared. You're going to be worried. Shouldn't have done it then. Or maybe you'll come on somewhere. Maybe you'll come on to a live somewhere. Maybe you'll go onto a podcast and discuss what happened. Your side of the story. There is always 3 or 4 sides to a story. So what happened? Put down in the comments if you know anything. You know what happened. I'm on the side of Anthony, but put your story forward. What would you say? Why did you use the weapon? Was it self-defense? Is it going to go to the authorities, or is it going to go to the way that corner perhaps deals with things? I mean, the darkest corner doesn't mess about. The 2 people meet and there's a death, but the middle corner, it kind of to and fro's happening, and people do meet, but kind of rarely. Normally it's just a to and fro all the time. As with the True Crime channel in a minor way. Perhaps not a minor way, but to and fro's happen and nothing really happens. But do we want them to? No, not really. So I hope that one gets resolved, but we'll keep watching. It's going to be filmed, isn't it? Whatever it is going to be filmed live. Maybe there'll be an apology online, don't know. Another person I wanted to talk about, that lay that to rest for one moment. Another person I wanted to talk about was Sam Walker. The developments, any developments in the Sam Walker case. Sam Walker attacked twice, almost fatally. A guy that's been after him, PNE. I mean, Sam says he denies all knowledge in knowing this PNE, and PNE just wants clicks and views. I don't know. But he was after Sam Walker, and now he's kind of, I believe, okay or something. He's cleared them out. The matter's been cleared up. But I think there was some talk of Sam meeting him in April in a noble way in a boxing match. Surprise, surprise. Sam used to box okay, actually. I've seen him sparring and on the bag. I haven't seen PNE sparring, etc., but perhaps it could have been a good match. But I don't think it would have been a good match because Sam's got some terrible injuries and it wouldn't be recommended. Unlicensed, of course, because any licensed boxing bout, you wouldn't get a license for a head injury like that. You'd never fight again within the ring. So anyway, is it all cleared up? I mean, the boxing match was accepted from PNE next April when Sam's had his further operations on his head. Awful cut on his head. Stabbed, shot, everything else. When he's had his operation, then he wanted to fight. So PNE agreed this, and then he went to Chester, apparently where Sam is apparently living. Is he? I don't know. It might be a decoy, might not be living there, but he was within one of the arches where Sam was in a video where he gave a homeless guy 20 quid. Very nice of him, in my opinion. No, it wasn't counterfeit. It wasn't counterfeit money. So he gave him the 20 quid. So PNE was waiting for him there, made a video or something. And then I gather he's all right with him or something. It was resolved, whatever it was. Perhaps he got paid off, I don't know. Sam seems to have a stack of money, and good luck to him. Don't know how he got it, but I think it was maybe ill-gotten gain, because he's admitted that he's been a dodgy diamond in the past and he's broken the law in the past. The law, as I said before, people have different markers of where the law is. They have their own laws, their own morals. It's morals really that stop you doing something rather than getting caught, or supposedly supposed to be. But you have your own sights. As we see in politicians, most of them are, in my opinion, most of them are corrupt. Policemen, some of them are corrupt. They have their own markers and they have a law. There's a law. It's not quite a thought out law, is it? And you may cross that law, but for the good, really. Sense and sensibility. I think if you have your own law, if you've got good and evil, you might deviate a bit and go into breaking that law that's kind of daft. Sometimes, not all the time. And I think if you set yourself your own law and you're not and you're moralistic about it, then I think that's the way I've always lived through life. And anyway, I'm rambling on, but no, I just wanted to pre-warn and watch what comes up. If lives come up and there are certain things happening, you'll have to switch off pretty quick, because it could involve a lot of blood and gore. And before the algorithm or the people themselves at YouTube, TikTok, whatever social media platform there is, I gather Kick, is it? Kick's quite lenient on things like that. But if it comes up, they're not going to catch it straight away. So just to warn you, there may be certain things happening with this stabber. A few stabbers, isn't there, within the true crime cases? And you know the one that I mean. That's not resolved yet, is it? We're awaiting the documentary to see what is said, or see if anyone is slandered in any way. They're probably working it out now, how not to slander someone, and try and be as clever as they can, perhaps. They better have a good lawyer, wouldn't they? This documentary. We know it's about the Jay Slater case, isn't it? We know. But maybe it won't happen. Maybe Debbie has seen sense and sensibility and doesn't want anything carried on anymore. But she did want answers. Primarily from Stephen Rocky. She wanted answers, and she wanted him questioned. So she hasn't really let it lie, has she? I don't think Warren has, really. I have. And let's hope it stays that way, really, for the sake of the family and for the sake of Jay. Well, there you go. That's 3 people discussed. Really only wanted to talk about the one, just to put a warning out there. for you, the viewer. Crazy. True crime channel, crazy. The middling corner, the middling dark corner, crazy. The darkest corner, don't go there. Don't get involved or tangled in that corner. Unless you have a death wish.
Game over.
Speaking of death wishes and dreams, please don't have any nasty dreams when you lay your head down tonight. And take it easy. I'm back from vacation. And I enjoyed myself. And there was no crime. No, there wasn't. Which is kind of unusual sometimes when you travel somewhere. Deprived area? Yeah, it's got that way now. Parts of Devon and Cornwall. Some of the towns. That's another discussion. And another channel. But thank you for watching, liking and subscribing. And yeah, done some training. Now I'm going to do a bit more. So is it training nowadays or is it just body maintenance at my age? Take it easy. Thank you.